There's definitely something for everyone in this show. All the stateside footy news, interviews with the players, unusual goals, and of course an exclusive interview with the man himself. Cue the rather gratuitous shots of Bex looking, well, gorgeous.
JD, best of the best brands. Cabrini, sportswear for the pitch and the street. David Beckhams, Soccer USA, sponsored by JD.
Hello, good day and welcome to Soccer USA, your weekly one-stop shop for all things MLS. I'm Tim Lovejoy, Chelsea and KC Wizards fan. Go Wizards. I'm working on controlling that at the moment as we speak. On today's show, I'll be speaking to Captain Kansas himself, Jimmy Conrad.
Hey, what are you guys doing here? I told you I love to swim in the fountain. Yeah!
Go Jimmy, KC Wizards captain and lover of fountains, Jimmy Conrad, will be on the phone later on. Also today, we'll be going behind the scenes at the Galaxy with Carl Martino. We've got fans with paper bags on their heads and 20,000 people ducking for cover during a lightning storm in Ohio. And the MLS action is still coming thick and fast. We've got 27 goals from seven matches, which is an average of quite a lot of goals per game, including great strikes like this one.
En rodeo ajeno. Servicio de Kano Smith. No tiene Tero Tuerma la media vuelta. ¡Gol!
Taylor Twellman, top strike. We've also got unusual goals like this one.
Well, it's a couple things, Dave. I mean, it is discouraging for this club to be playing so much better.
Perkins, will he get there? It's going to roll on in. How about that mistake? Unbelievable. Ante Razov is going to get credit for the goal, and that gets the fans who are here right back into it.
And Chivas is back in about. Are you kidding me with this?
Wow.
This is unbelievable.
Unbelievable. And we've also got plenty of quality skills like this, which I've never seen before from Blanco.
Blanco. Oh! Yeah, he's got some magic.
We've got 27 goals to get through then, so we better get started. Here's your first bunch. Apologies for the first goal here, but the American TV company overran on a college gridiron game, so missed it the first time around.
Attention. It's a valid point, but maybe somebody else should have made it.
Leo passes back. Tommy Moreno lining it up low. Deflection, and that one's going to be in that net as well. Lawson Vaughn, the man to get there first and end that chance.
Well, it's a couple things, Dave. I mean, it is discouraging for this club to be playing so much better.
Look at that. Perkins, will he get there? It's going to roll on in. How about that mistake? Jonathan Bornstein looking for someone to make a move. Targeting that far post. Preston collects. The low shot is going to be deflected in. Into the back of the net. Lawson Vaughn will get credit. And Chivas has tied
it. Curling ball into the box. Montilla got a head on it. This is Corey Ash. Brought it down beautifully. Ash lets it back. Jacob! 1-0 Houston. Espindola. He's got a run from Kachow on his left. Morales inside. Morales back to Espindola. Somehow wins it back. Eskandarian is there. Shot and a goal. And it will count.
Break right there. That break's going to come at a crucial time for these guys.
Mulrooney into the box. A header from Robinson. And Eddie Robinson. He's got a run from Ash on the left side. Perfectly weighted ball. Ash will get the cross on Jacob. And Jacob completely unmarked. Clark to Ash. Jacob is at the far post. He's going to try and pick him out. The hat trick
You know, you need a goalkeeper who's steady, who is going to win games for you.
Into the sixth, a header, and Real Salt Lake pull one back. Some big implications for certain clubs' playoff pictures. And here comes Kipre, finally getting into the attack. Chance here, the goal.
Off he went to Dallas before he even got on a flight from Houston.
Part of the deal, of course, and here comes Thompson. He's in our goal. Referee's going to give him penalty. It's a yellow card to Nielsen to give FC Dallas the lead. He does, off the post. And I suppose you could say it's the perfect penalty.
A lot of frustration and lack of ability in front of net has let them down.
Meanwhile, at the other end, it could be the second. It could be a second penalty, you know.
It is.
It is a second penalty. He's got a chance to put this game to bed now against Toronto FC. He's done it. It's 2-0 FCD. 2 penalty kicks to Nielsen, Thompson, and once again, it's game over.
I think he's going to try and milk as much out of Jacob Thomas is, and the fortunate thing is that
Ball played to Wanchope. Flag stays down. Wanchope. It's in the net. Chicago goal.
Paolo, one shot there, doing the business now wherever it happens in the world. A nutmeg is still the ultimate humiliation for a player. Oh. Good foot skills there. This week we asked the American TV companies to show us Preki, the Chivas manager, as he used to play for Portsmouth and Everton. This is what they filmed. Now, I've watched this about 20 times now, and I don't know about you, but I've yet to spot Preki. Where's Preki?
No idea.
No idea. Now, you wouldn't have noticed during the highlights, but the Columbus v Chicago game was stopped during the 38th minute due to a lightning storm. Now, apologies to the footage here, but this was due to the storm itself. It was raining a lot. There's the ref calling the match off. He then brings all the players off the pitch. He evacuates 20,000 people who leave the stadium for 30 minutes and go into the stadium. Then he brings them back and they start the match again. It's been raining heavily, turns into a great big wet T-shirt competition. Hooray! And then the match starts again. And that's what happened. We've never heard of a ground getting evacuated due to bad weather, so we rang Columbus crew to ask if it's ever happened there before. And more importantly, where did everyone go for the 30 minutes that they evacuate? Here's what the club spokesman Dave Stephanie said.
It's not common, but that certainly wasn't the first time it's happened. It normally happens about once a year, or every other year, maybe, although it was the second time it's happened this season. We have a lightning meter on site and suspend the game as soon as we have multiple strikes within a 5-mile radius. The fans are then told to take cover beneath the stands until they're told it's safe to re-enter the seating areas.
I'd like to see some pitch stat if anyone's got any out there. Right, that game aside, because it's a summer sport over there, we noticed that a lot of the MLS games take place in really high temperatures. Here's a little education on it.
Football may be a winter sport over here, but in America, they play their season during the summer. We asked the people at the MLS why they do this, and they said,
"We play a non-FIFA schedule and have done since our inception in '96. Try playing a soccer game in New England in February and it's not very pleasant. It would be tough to get fans to attend in the bitter cold."
So with most of the games being played during the summer months, it can become pretty blooming warm. The average daytime temperature during the season for the MLS regions is around 18 degrees Celsius, whereas in the Premiership it's a mere 8.2 degrees. It's also warmer than over in La Liga in Spain, where the season average is about 14 degrees. Bex and his Galaxy teammates play in average temperatures of 19 degrees, but spare a thought for FC Dallas, who play in Frisco, Texas. They have the hottest conditions to deal with. Their average daily temperature during the season is around 24 degrees Celsius. Compare this to the Premiership, where Portsmouth play in average temperatures of only 9 degrees. So to make life easier for MLS teams, most matches are played during the evening, when the temperatures have dropped. But is that the only reason? The MLS told us
it's mainly because of the heat in the summer, but also during weekdays evening kickoffs makes sense because folks work during the day. At weekends we do have day games, but most